Swoop. Hello. Ugh. Oh. Uh. Where's Nightbot? Whatever it is. Stream Elements. Why is that? Stream Elements, you're slow on the draw, man. I've been live for 2 minutes now. Hello. Good evening, Clara. How are you doing? How are you doing? It is. I am still in my work clothes. I kind of got home an hour ago, had a quick bite to eat, and have since been getting ready to stream. And I didn't find out Final Fantasy had an update until I already had OBS open, and I was like, uh-oh, there's an update. Because, like, I opened FF14, I opened OBS, and then I flipped back over to FF14, logged in, and then I went to go click into Discord and whatever to go, like, set other stuff up, to set my PNG up. And then my computer went doo-doo-doo, and it was like, please allow FF14 to make changes to your computer. I'm like, uh-oh, there's an update. Uh-oh. Got oven preheating for a nice juicy pork loin. Nice. I might have pizza tonight. Oh, that reminds me. At some point during the stream, I'm going to have pizza dropped off in my room. So, you know, if you hear someone come in, that's what that is. That's me getting food. So, I hope that doesn't bother people. Oh, my paladin series. I don't even remember what I was doing last. Were we... Oh, we did the collab stream on FF14, I think. I think that's what happened. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't know why I'm... If that was the case, then why am I here on Fanfrit? I think... I don't remember. Whatever. I'll just fix my gear. Snowy drowning in homework? She is. She's hella busy. Hella busy. Anywho. Let me... I'll just stay on Paladin. What the heck? I like my Paladin. I like playing Paladin. Do. Stance on, because it's there. And then... Resume. Anywho. Yee. Alright, so where did we leave off? Alright. Good King Magoma, good King Mag. Oh, hi, Wolfie. Glory to his name. Anywho. I would like to formally apologize for stream not starting at 4, like I tried to... if you all remember, I tried to make a Twitter announcement being like, hey, I'm gonna try to start streaming at 4 rather than 4:30. Yeah, that didn't happen this week. I got busy, and there was an update, and lots of things happened, and it was hella busy. There's a winter storm warning where I live right now, so... Lots of things going on. Anyway. But we're here now, and I am here to report to Minfilia, pray return to the Waking Sands. Style. Anyway. It a bopple. LR. LR, sir. And low. It a bottom. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna let Bob defend himself. But it is cold here. I'm still in my work clothes. In Angie Cat. Yes. Oh, some Bob. But yeah, I'm still in my work clothes. I'm like wearing 2 pairs of pants, one of which is pajamas. I wore pajamas to work. I'm that guy. I wore pajamas underneath my work pants because they're my warmest pants I own. Is it cold? Yeah, it's like it's below freezing here. You do not like school? Nobody likes school. If you liked school, you'd be kind of crazy. And that is an entire mood. I felt. I don't got actual warm clothes. Yeah, because it's usually freaking hot here, isn't it, Wolfie? So we don't have actually warm clothes. So I just wore pajamas underneath my pants. I was like, that's the best I got. And then we got 23-mile-an-hour winds, and I was like, I want to die. It is good to see you hale and healthy, Mylon. I received word from Ida and Papalima that you had felled good King Magamag the 12th, but I had hoped to hear your version of the tale. So it was as they said, summoned with the same methods used by the beast tribes and taught by the Asians. Though unfortunate, this incident did at least serve to remind the Elder Seedseer of our usefulness. Her offer of additional support could not have come at a better time. My thanks, Mylon. You're welcome. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. I remember this taking so much longer back when I did the 100 Quests of Pain. But this cold nonsense, yeah, seriously, I'm tired of it being cold. I don't like the cold. You know that old adage that's like, you know, if it's too cold, you can always put on more layers, but if it's too hot, you can't always take off more layers? I disagree. We have powerful enough AC here that it never gets hot enough to where going stark naked is not an option. Like, or is still too hot, you know? We have good enough AC here that it does not matter. But heating is an entirely different story. What layers for us? Yeah, exactly. Owing to the tireless efforts of all concerned, we are at long last ready to bid farewell to Vesper Bay. So as to avoid drawing undue attention, we shall make the journey to Revenant's Toll in small groups, departing at irregular intervals. Lest you doubt, it is still my intention to conduct future operations openly, but on this particular occasion the need for caution overrides all other concerns. To move north as one ponderous caravan would only serve to invite attack. It seemed only right that I should be the last to leave, and I would have you remain with me until the end, Mylon. Upon my departure, the Waking Sands will formally cease to be our headquarters, and the premises will be given into the care of Urianger. I had thought to relinquish the property, but he was quite adamant, and I had not the heart to disagree. These walls have borne witness to some of the brightest and darkest moments in our order's history. Mayhap it is best that we do not forsake them entirely. Now it gets too hot, I start peeling off my skin. Mood. Shed so much he becomes a hairless skin. You get miserable at 80. 80 is a nice day. I don't know what you're talking about. 80 is like 80 is a nice day outside. You know, t-shirts and shorts and go picnicking. 70 and 80s is normal. 80 I would rather die. Yeah, well 30 I would rather die. So, you know. Urianger shall remain here and devote his energies to studying the nature of primals. By the grace of the 12, he will one day discover the permanent solution that we have sought for so long. 30 is nice short sleeve weather. I think you're crazy. You're crazy. 90 and 100 is normal summer heat. Yeah, it is. It is. Of course, he will not be alone. Alice shall continue to work closely with him as well. Should they require our assistance, I have their assurances that they will not hesitate to contact us. Speaking of Urianger, would you inquire of him if any tasks remain undone? I cannot escape the feeling that I have forgotten something. Something important. I felt that, though. I felt that every time I leave somewhere for any more than, like, 2 days. I'm like, did I forget something? I feel like I forgot something. And then the inevitable answer is, no, Mylon, you're just a dum-dum. Once it hits 40s or below, it gets called Yee. Thou art ever welcome, Mylon, but I require no assistance. Pray, take thy leave unburdened by my concern for my well-being. Verily, thy countenance bespeaks a desire to quit this place without further delay. Mayhap thou thinkest this chapter of our tale concluded, that these halls should rightly be consigned to the annals of history. In man's eagerness to seize the future, how readily he doth set down the past. Full many a proud pioneer hath bravely stridden into the great unknown, only to find there the banner of his ancestor, faded by the eons. and still man glorieth in his discoveries. 'Tis though his pride that wisdom doth ever give way to ignorance, while they who lurk in shadow remain hidden, lost no sooner than they are found. Basically, for those who don't speak Shakespearean, hold on, I'm gonna let him bow. Okay. For those who don't speak Shakespearean fluently, he's basically saying I don't need any assistance, and you're all good. I can see that you're ready to be done with this place and move on to the Rising Stones. Just be aware that like we're not done with this place yet. Mage just gotta pull on you so you don't. I need a bong. I need a bong. I need a bong. I'm not explaining that, Wolfie. Be not offended, Mylon. Thy conduct hath ever been beyond reproach. Despite thy surpassing strength and all thy many victories, thou hast never been so convinced of thine own greatness as to imagine thyself above the failings of thy forebears. Mayhap it is the echo which hath opened thine eyes to the lessons of history. Would that the same could be said of... Rip. Screaming. I'm not gonna scream on mic. Whence came that cry? The solar! 12 for Fend, the antecedent! Oh yeah, this bit. Hey, it was an insinuated guess, but it was definitely an innocent joke. Sure, Wolfie, sure. I'm what the... Minfilia, are you okay? Huh? Tell me I wasn't the only one who saw that. She just blinked out of existence for a second. Tell me I was not the only one who saw that. Mood, I do that too. Oh my goodness. I miss my jacket. It's cold in here. Freaking very cold. Mylon, you must... Phenomenal timing for this, ain't it? Phenomenal timing. Layered of hoodies. All my hoodies are downstairs. Actually, I only have two. I have one personal hoodie and a work hoodie. It's not really a hoodie. It's more of a sweater. This was 5 seconds ago. Tell me, Louisoix, would you have done the same? Louisoix Levieur was a remarkable man, wise beyond mortal measure. Would that I had met him prior to his passing. Damn, bro, I know it gets hot here, but I got many hoodies. Look, I got just the one, and the one is all I need. Anytime it's cold, I get the one. I only got a second one because my work was like, no, you can't wear that personal one. You have to wear ours with its logo. And so I'm like, fine. I am not prepared for the cold. I am not at all. You would think I would be, but no. Oh, hey, I know you. I know you. An Asian here. How readily you see. You are indeed gifted, antecedent. But you are not like the others. Your robes. Gifted, but ignorant. Yet I shall not judge you harshly. The fault lies with your forebears. It has been millennia. Hoodies, tank tops, shorts, heavy pants. Yeah, no. That too much. I got like 2 school hoodies that still fit. I got a Nightmare Before Christmas one. You got a hoodie as a gift and a pullover one. Nice. Millennia? It has been millennia, yes. Blade of Mickle. Mine are the robes of an emissary. Unlike he who came before, I have no quarrel with you. He who... You speak of La Habrea. La Habrea is a warrior. He fought. He fell. He may yet learn from his mistakes. Then he is still... You've never owned sweatpants and they apparently... I actually do have a pair of sweatpants, Wolfie, but yeah, no, I can recommend. Get a pair. Can recommend. Come, I only confirmed that which you already knew. There is no cessation, no oblivion, only expulsion. What are... We're ready when you are, my lady. If there's nothing else... Is something the matter? I feel the same way. After everything that's happened here, it feels strange to leave. But I'm sure we'll soon get used to Revenant's toll. They always freaking gray ones. They say I want black or blue. I have a pair of black ones. That little one is as short or taller than Void. You should tell him you said that. You should tell him that the potato is taller than he is. Target, Wolfie. Target. Void very small, yes. Well, I'll let you say your goodbyes. Take as long as you like, my lady. We shall depart whenever you're ready. Target expensive. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. It is only to be expected. She lacks the gift and the knowledge both. To her, we are indistinct. I do not understand. Shadowless, fleshless, formless. What truth is there? What truth there is in each tale is diluted by time and telling. Where's the cat? He decided. Oh, he's on top of his cat tree. Okay. Knowledge dictates expectation, and expectation colors perception. Thus did she perceive not. Cat though. Yeah, he wanted to stay in the room during stream, so I closed the door. I wanted to make sure he wasn't like pawing at the door or anything, but no, he's taking a nap atop his cat tree. Yeah, remember this shadowless line. Yeah, seriously. When people say that Shadowbringers and Endwalker reference stuff way back in A Realm Reborn, they aren't kidding. They really aren't kidding. So it is with all but a chosen few. Even you, when young, could not yet see with eyes unclouded. You know nothing about me. Nothing. The gift grants you clarity. It grants you focus. With it, you may in time come to see us as we are, rather than this crude approximation. La Habrea did not think so highly of the Echo. La Habrea is wrong about a great many things. The Echo is indeed a gift, albeit one you have yet to master. I was going to say Squeenix for Gore. Oh, posture check and I appreciate. Oh, and a stretch. Okay, well I will do a stretch. Wow, you going on a thing. Wow, okay. I will stretch. We stretch up. And to the left. Ow, my bones. And to the right. And bend out and touch your toes. Whee! And fall back in the seat. And I will do my posture check. I appreciate you taking care of the cat though. And then we will hydrate. And then hold on a second. You just redeemed like all 4 of those at once. That caught me off guard. Thank you. And you get the nya. There you go. I hope it was worth it. And if we did, there would be no strife between our peoples, for we would be of one mind. That definitely is a reference to Shadowbringers. I leave as I came in peace, Antecedent. May we meet again as friends. Wait, stay where you are. There's the scream. Mayhap I was indelicate. 'Tis a mercy she shields her children from his grace with such resolve. Was it also by her hand that you survived the ardor, I wonder? Random thought of a drawing you saw recently where a long cow was drawn to look like a character. My enemy tended to do one of Delad. I wouldn't say no. If the long cat you're thinking of is the one Nika did, that one was the one that was intended to be me. But I would appreciate a wolfy one too. Uh-huh. I like long cat. Bang, 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 kitchen gun. That's my first thought when I read that. I take it there is no need to explain. Make him small cat instead. I am small. Make him tiny. I don't know if I saw Nico on ones I saw where some other artists doing Genshin. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. No, you're good, you're good. Nika was just bored in her substituting class, and she was like, I'm gonna do an art of you. She DM'd me, I'm gonna do an art of you, and I'm like, oh, okay, nani. And she was like, it's going to be a long cat. And I was like, what? Save your concern. He did me no lasting harm. Whatever his intention was, it was not to kill. I heard a cry. What happened? Are you alright? You look faint. Do you need to lie down? I could fetch you a flask of my special tonic. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldesion. Tell them to scour the archives, the forbidden tomes in particular. If there is any reference to an Ascian robed in white, however oblique, I would know of it. An Ascian, my lady? Was that what gave you cause to cry out? I did but moments ago glimpse a figure clad in white set forth from the waking sands. Yet Ascians are wont to employ teleportation magics. Why would one be so brazen? Wait, didn't he teleport from here anyway? Sir, that is my headphone cable. You can't eat that. The Silgar has decided to descend from his cat tower and grace the stream with his presence. Would you like to say a few words, sir? No? Okay, bye. Okay, he's getting back up on top of his cat tower. He came down, he wanted to eat my headphone cable. I said no. He's like, alright, peace. Okay. I'm gonna put my cat on the mic. I know not and care not. Find him, Mylon. Turn every stone in Vesper Bay if you have to. He'll likely have teleported off. Pray attend me, Tataru. Fan art is always appreciated. I love fan art. I really do. I love it when people do art of my model, my design, and thing. I love it. I have every piece of fan art I've ever gotten saved on my computer. Fan art, always nice to get. I have every piece of fan art that I've ever been sent saved on my computer. All of it. I have this PNG. I have I even have Soul's old long like the weird tentacle looking cat thing. I'm pretty sure I still have that. Wait. Am I dumb? Am I stupid? Am I a dumb? Was it back in here? Did I just miss it? No. What? Am I stupid? Am I a dum-dum? What do you want me to do? What? Oh, it's... Oh, I am a dum-dum. Okay. You want us to answer that? Nah, I got it. It's fine. Hi! I am told that you are the warrior of light, but I would know for myself. I shall walk north, and you may choose to follow. Know, however, that you will be waylaid if you do. You may even perish. Should you survive, we shall speak anon. Okie dokie. So naturally, the next logical step is throwing ourselves heedlessly into mortal danger. They didn't die in one hit? Nani? Alright. Go away, Fate. No one likes you. Though probably because I'm a tank. Actually, now that I think about it. My damage is not... perish. There we go. The crit direct Holy Spirit is beautiful. I'm just gonna stay on Paladin, I don't care. More enemies. There we go. You got chalupas? Nice. Chalupa's good. This is easy. Do 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 do. Hello, sir. Okay. There we go. Remarkable. Truly remarkable. I thank you for granting me this indulgence. None save he who bested La Habrea could endure such an examination. Have the laws of man grown so twisted in my absence that it is now permitted to lay hands upon an emissary? To be fair, he did kind of engineer an attack on me, so I feel like that gives up his diplomatic immunity rights. But I'm gonna let it slide, because I know this guy's backstory. You bore witness to my audience with the antecedent, did you not? Then you know I acted only in self-defense. I realize the same cannot be said of La Habrea. Even amongst his brethren, he is considered unique. Nevertheless, I cannot wholly condemn his misdeeds, for through them we discovered you, one so strong in the gift that he could cast us out. Your mother favors you still, that much is plain, but surely you must feel it. Her influence wanes, and her strength shall soon be spent. These lands, these people, this world, all shall soon change. I hate that shall soon. Shall soon. That phrase of wording, it just screws with me. As it was, so shall it be again, as it should always have been. Doubt my claims and question my motives, if you will. Only believe me when I say this. I am Elidibus, emissary, bearer of the word of the one true God, and we shall meet again. Wolfie! It should be soon shall things fall. There we go. I got it. I'm eating. You deserve to choke for freaking making me stutter on that. Oh, hi, frog. Happy laughing. Wasn't my fault. I don't have speech impediments. That's just a hard phrase to say. Was your own doing? Oh my goodness. Ah! What's really nice is the aided quests of pain aren't actually all that bad because a lot of it is set up for Shadowbringers and Walker, but mostly Shadowbringers. A lot of it is set up for Shadowbringers. So having played through Shadowbringers, I'm kind of like, it's cool to see all the setup and stuff and be like, I know what this is referencing. Thank the gods you returned, Mylan. After you left, I began to worry that I might have sent you to your doom. And I take it our visitor proved elusive? Beg pardon? He was waiting for you? What did you do? What did he say? As it was, so shall it be again. Yeah, see, when the game repeats a line like that back to you, that means it's important. That means it's important. So yes, that line, highly important. Very, very... It's kind of the crux of Shadowbringers. Of what does he speak? And of what exactly? The words of this Elidibus portend much but reveal nothing, save perhaps a measure of disdain for La Habre. The most important line... Yeah. Oh, pray return to the lady. Yes. I had hoped for answers, but it seems I shall have to be content with a wealth of additional questions. Let us set aside the matter of this Ascian until after we have completed our move to the Rising Stones. There is but one final favor I would ask of you before I depart. I believe I mentioned before that my father was a member of the Alamegan Resistance. The truth, however, is much more complicated than that. As far as the Empire knew, he was their spy. He maintained the deception for nigh on half a decade, furnishing the Resistance with vital Imperial secrets while feeding his paymasters subtly conceived misinformation. When he died some 15 years ago, my father left behind his journal, which I have closely guarded ever since. It contains every shred of information he and his agents could steal on what they believe to be the single greatest threat to Eorzea, the Primals. Its wisdom has guided me through the years, though there is much within I still do not understand. Lab blames me for his wording earlier. It is my hope that Urianger will fare better. Tell him to treat it with care. It is all I have left of my father. Oh, well, that's emotional. That's nice. A speen. Alright, anyway. Speen. Why am I being texted? Oh, food is... I told them earlier that they can bring me up 3 slices of pizza, so you may hear the door open, and that is okay. I thought thee departed. To what end dost thou linger? I have a book for you, Mr. Librarian. The father's final bequest, the daughter's lifelong labor. Mylan blames a lot of things on other people. Hey, wait a second. What's that supposed to be? It is no small thing to surrender such a cherished memento. Well can I imagine the antecedent's pain. Upon mine honor, I swear to spare no effort in the study of these materials, lest my lady's sacrifice be in vain. Cutscene. Mylan, this has been Philly. Why are you contacting me with the link poll? You're like 2 rooms away. Oh, never mind. Forgive me, but I could wait no longer. I have departed for the Rising Stones. If you've yet to, once you've given the journal to Urianger, I bid you come to the 7th Heaven in Revenant's Toll. Tataru will be there to show you inside our new headquarters. Assuming you have already attuned to it, you may wish to make use of our new aetheryte in Revenant's Toll. After all, it is right on our doorstep. And then Urianger became side quest material for, you know, an expansion and a half. I wish I was kidding. I really do. I wish I was kidding. I don't think Urianger is freaking mentioned until Heaven's Ward patch quests. So, you know. Hi, Tataru. Is it the 7th Heaven Tifa's bar from FF7? Isn't that Tifa's bar? Squint's remembering that part in Bop's stream? Oh, The very end of the 80 Quests of Pain? Is that what you're remembering? With, let's just call it the lost it all moment. Oh, Mylon, you're here. Good, good. We were all wondering when you'd show up. As I was just telling your restive receptionist here, I'm pleased to inform you that the documents have been prepared and all signatures signed. The Rising Stones is officially yours. Thank you.
I'm also pleased to inform you that you have pizza here.
I appreciate. Thank you.
Okay. Come back then.
Okay, bye.
Come back.
No promises. Slowgar's gonna come join you.
Okay.
I have food. I have food now. And she brought a drink. I appreciate it. Splendid! From this day forth, I will spare no effort in seeing that it is as welcoming and comfortable a home for us as the Waking Sands ever was. That said, this is all somewhat intimidating, is it not? So many unfamiliar places and unfamiliar faces. Most of the men and women you see around here in Revenant's Toll are adventurers who come and go as they wish. I dare say that that should make it easier for you to go about your business here. And it shouldn't hurt that Mylon here has already made something of a name for himself here. Isn't that so, Mylon? I guess you could say that. Yeah, I guess you could say that. 4 expansions later. Why, that's wonderful to hear. Rest assured that this receptionist will work just as hard to see that our efforts do not skip a beat despite the relocation. And with that, Mylon, I do believe it's time you officially announced your presence to everyone inside. The antecedent and the others will surely be overjoyed to see you. Yeah, you thought it was behind Slaftborn. No, that's the 7th heaven. I'm pretty sure the 7th heaven is Tifa's bar. I'm like 98% certain about that, but it's been a while since I played FF7. In we go. I'm gonna have a slice of pizza. Please give me a voice cutscene so I can eat. Yes, I'm the kind of guy who's gonna eat on stream. Look, I'll monitor the mic. If it starts picking up me eating, I'll mute. Alright? How's that sound, everybody? I'm not gonna actually make you just listen to me eat. But it eats food and I am hungry. Oh, please tell me this is voiced. This looks voiced. These are custom animations. Freaking... I cry. Well, it certainly is spacious. No. I do another nom. It is definitely larger. Have someone join a VC with you and read while you eat. That's not a terrible idea, but it's fine. I'm good. Today marks a new beginning for the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. For today, we declare our independence. Yep. Oh, Alpha, you're alright. We shall henceforth be beholden to no nation, but serve all of Eorzea's people, proudly and openly. But this does not mean that we will sever our ties to the Eorzean alliance. On the contrary, the antecedent and I shall endeavor to strengthen them. Rest assured, however, that we shall not permit political considerations to influence our decisions. Takes a bite after every sentence. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, sort of. Our identity. Look, I'm gonna take a bite every time I think there's gonna be a bit of a pause. Our identity remains unchanged, as does our cause. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and our single purpose is to safeguard the future of Eorzea. That's not a pause. I know that's not a pause. I know that's not a pause. I know that was a pause. For Eorzea! That was a pause. I have successfully taken a bite. A moment of your time, Mylon. I would speak of Elidibus. Oh, hello. Pardon the intrusion, my lady, but the matter which bringeth me will admit no delay. Mine every attempt to contact the students of Baldesian hath been met with silence. You causing your own downfall here? Look, this is the kind of entertainment y'all join the stream for. You can't lie to me, alright? You can't lie to me. I know you're here to see me do my own stupid shtick. And, yeah, it's hilarious. I know it's hilarious. No one will respond? How odd. Allow me to try. Mess up another sentence, I'll die laughing again. No part. No response. Surely they would not ignore us. They have never yet, my lady. I fear we must assume the worst. No. No, I will not believe it. An outpost, perhaps, but not their headquarters. Their wards are beyond circumvention. Had they come under attack, they most... Dang it, Wolfie! They would most certainly have raised the alarm. None could penetrate their sanctum unnoticed. But for those who lack the gift and the knowledge both. Oh, no. Contact their agents in the... Okay, I'm not gonna... Hold on. I thought there would be a break. Contact their agents in the field at once. If aught has befallen the students of Baldesian, they may know of it. I'm not gonna read text boxes with my mouth full of pizza. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Though the thought of it pains me, until such time as we have evidence to the contrary, we can but assume the worst. Accordingly, we must needs seek another source of information on Elidibus. 'Tis possible that others in the homeland are possessed of such knowledge. Be fairly warned, however, they are unlike to yield it unconditionally. Do what you must. Yet another unforeseen and unwelcome development. What could be next, I wonder? A visit from a crimson-clad Avcian, perhaps? Or Osher, or Puce? And which of our allies will then fall silent? For a time, I thought we had gained the upper hand. When you shattered the crystal of darkness and cast out La Habrea, I dared to hope that we had found a way to rid ourselves of the Ascian menace. But I was wrong. He endures, and may yet return. Upon that point, I have no doubt that Elidibus spoke true. Yeah, we didn't kill him. No way did we kill him. Yet there must be a way to destroy them utterly. A way to spare this world their unholy machination. I can't say that word. That was a burp. That was a burp. I have no idea what just happened, and it was a strange feeling. Lad malfunctioning. Please hit the reset button on the bard. I dare not consider the alternative. There are forces at work we do not understand, Mylon. I discern them all around, in disturbances too great and too numerous to be dismissed as mere coincidence. Doubtless the paragons are involved, but how and to what end is far from clear. I know not what will come, but I do know that we will rise and meet it as one. That is true. Oh, my stalwart here. I'm not gonna talk with food in my mouth. Ah, my stalwart hero. Your face is a picture of resolve. I know that you will be ready when the time comes. With luck, however, that will not be for a while yet. Pray return to your private affairs with my blessing. Should anything arise, you will be informed. Hey, look, the end of the patch. Proceeds to talk with food in one's mouth. Shut up! You didn't hear that? Kryle, where are you? I know! Shut up! Only Fox fair. Your intercession was not foretold. Hey, Baldy. How's it going? I think you're bald. I'm pretty sure you're bald. You object? Oh, maybe not. Darn. We question. Our plans are in motion. Your intentions unclear. She's in FF5? What? Who's in FF5? Oh, Kryl. Ha ha ha. It took me a second. A man's fumbling words. I'm always fumbling words. They survived the Seventh Order and are stronger now in the gift. Does that not intrigue you? No, it does not. Darn. Serve as you will, so too shall I. We labor not at cross purposes. The wisdom of his plan shall become apparent in time, when the veil is lifted from their eyes. Just don't fumble the bag. What bag? And at long last they see. Oh. Woo! That's a phrase? I've never heard that phrase before. Ow! We getting into the patch that unlocked rope. I think. Truly, there is no rest for the weary. Scarce had I begun to make myself at home when I received a request for assistance from Amangina and Sons Mineral Concern. The bag is money and good stuffs. Oh, okay, fair enough. It would appear their storehouse in Horizon has been the target of a series of covert robberies. Minor as they seemed in isolation, occasional discrepancies in the manifests were long dismissed as clerical errors. It was only during the concern's annual audit that a pattern became apparent. Significant quantities of crystals, and only crystals, were missing. I need hardly tell you what that may imply. Unless it's a bag holding Bop, you can fumble that out. It's okay, Bop, I catch it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The brass blades charged with investigating the thefts believe that someone within the concern is selling the crystals for profit. Alas, they have as yet been unable to identify a likely suspect, and the concern's proprietors have grown frustrated by their lack of progress. Me and my bad jokes, I'll be here all day. I laugh at anything and everything stupid. Alright? The stupider it is, the harder I laugh at it. So, just understand that I will always laugh at bad jokes. Needless to say, I would not have agreed to intervene had the stolen goods been of merely monetary value. If there is even a possibility that the thief acts not out of self-interest, but in service to a primal, we can ill afford to wait for the blades to realize their mistake. Pray, depart for Horizon at your earliest convenience. Rendezvous with Ishtola when you arrive. She and Thancred have already begun a preliminary investigation. I have every confidence that the three of you will get to the bottom of these thefts. I only hope our fears prove unfounded when you do. Ugh. You know, it's a shame everything's closed down because of the winter storm warning, because I was gonna go get a haircut tomorrow, because my hair is getting whack. But, unfortunately, snow in Tejas. Me who clicks on the box like an idiot while I sell pizza in my mouth. Ah, Mylon, your assistance is most welcome. I've already spoken at length with the brass blades of the Rose, albeit to little avail. It would seem that the thieves took great pains to conceal their activities. I could go into further detail, but your time might better be spent in conversation with Fufalupa. He is the officer charged with leading the investigation, and I would only be repeating that which he related to me. If aught eluded my attention, mayhap it will not elude yours. Y'all remember Fufalupa, right? Now you understand why we did that whole side quest line thing with Fufalupa over here. Because he comes up later. He's not just a one-and-done character. Hey, buddy. Mylon, what a pleasure to see you again. Ishtola said to expect you. Terrible business, these thefts. We have yet to confirm the quantity of crystals stolen, but I dare say it may be greater than... but never mind that. I have news to share. A short while ago, the driver of a heavily laden carriage refused to halt for inspection and broke through one of our checkpoints on the Royal Allegan Sunway. The cart bolted off towards Eastern Thanaland, where, thank the gods, I hear that our colleagues were able to apprehend them without further incident. A speeding carriage? That would seem a curious choice for thieves of such proven cunning, yet the Amalja do have a foothold in Eastern Thanaland. And what of their cargo? Did they carry the crystals we seek? We should be receiving a report any moment now, but I fail to see what else it could... It could be unrelated. Did you miss me, friends? I'm back, but I fear I come bearing disappointing news. Or, on second thought, perhaps it's good news after all. Thancred, wherever have you been off to? I figured you had everything under control here, so I just took a brief excursion to the east to check up on all our Malzo friends. And wouldn't you believe it, I happened upon a runaway carriage on the way, and even was able to do my small part to help my friends in the Blast Blades intercept it. In all my years, I have never seen such a prodigious quantity of somnus. The Blades were calling it one of the greatest hauls they've ever seen. The stolen crystals, on the other hand, were nowhere to be found. Is that so? Alas, I suppose we have no choice but to resume our search elsewhere. We should reassess our options as well. Come with us, Mylon. Let me have a drink first. Against all expectation, it would seem that the Amalja are innocent of this particular spate of crimes. By all indications, they have yet to replenish the stores of crystals exhausted during their last attempt to summon Ifrit. What I can't fathom is why anyone else would go to such lengths to obtain crystals, and in such quantities. Does the lad wear a cloak or something? What do you mean? Like IRL? Not really, not unless I'm cosplaying. Which does happen. Oh, gotta add accessories. Oh, you mean like on the model? I'm doing the stretch. Don't worry, this is definitely me doing the stretch. Also, hi, speaker. Your character, yes. Look, I am dumb. I have 2 brain cells. I didn't know. I didn't know. I am dumb. Thank you for the stretch, Clara. Look, I'm gonna level with you. I haven't thought a whole lot about my design as far as clothes go, or fashion, or something like that. I have facial features and general like structural whatever's down. Eye color, hair color, ears, tail, ponytail, that sort of thing. But clothes are a different story. I know I'm going with the D&D bard aesthetic or something like that. Yeah, add a guitar or a lyre or something, or a lyre. Yeah. Something like that. That works. I'm going for the D&D bard aesthetic. Did I just click out of it? Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop? Did I accidentally mute it? Why can't you like mirror more blue tint to it? It's like white with blue highlights, sort of. If I like zoom in on my PNG, hold on. Wow, you can see there's like definitely blue here. So yeah. And we're going back down. Anyway. Thank you, Z. There's the music again. I don't know why the music just died for a second. It cannot be that we are dealing with simple thieves. If their motive were profit, why would they limit their trade to crystals alone? Plainly, we are missing something. While you think about what it might be, I shall inform Urianger of our progress, or lack thereof. I tried to convince him to get a Roman helmet with holes for the ears. I mean, that would be cool, but I don't like helmets, personally. I don't like helmets. I like being able to see my face. Yes, I had a bite to to pizza right in the middle of dialogue. Don't at me. That's how I first met you? Yeah. Yeah, I used to be Ronan. But there also used to be a lot of numbers with that. Because everyone was named Ronan. And even though my name, I got inspiration from a freaking book, everyone else was called Ronan because they all played Sekiro. So, anyway. Or, you know, there was another samurai-esque game that came out, and everyone was called Ronin because of that. LMAO poser. Yeah, posers. All of them. Posers. But I couldn't very well keep the name Ronin. If I wanted to stand out at all. So I had to do a name change. Or Samurai Warriors. True. I want a voiced cutscene game. Now then.
Tis I. The situation may be more complicated than we anticipated.
Why was the first box not voiced? I don't understand. Okay, but I'm gonna chow. Bree! Hello, Bree.
Indeed, I shall remain watchful.
Hi, Gideon Emery. Anyway, hi, Bree. Just so you know, I'm gonna be eating a little bit while voiced cutscenes are going on. So, I may not chat during these cutscenes as much, but I'm gonna just kind of let them play while I am chowing down on pizza.
Ere thou goest, another matter requireth thine attention. A young maiden, full eager to... Wherefore inquirest thou of her fairness? Oh, very well. Be she damsel or devil, I shall direct her steps to Revenant's Toll. Save thine insinuations for one given to such impropriety. Thou shalt not find me amenable.
Far across the sea from the land of Domar have we traveled. We seek audience with the ruler of these lands. Who here speaks for you?
Oh, darn. Hold on, one more. One more bite for the road. I was chowing. Wolfing it out. Anyway. And I got pizza sauce on my... Alright. Anyway. Any bread ideas? A solitary flash of insight? No? Well then, for want of better suggestion, I say we try picking Fuvalupa's brain again. Who knows, if we work together, we may yet find something of use nestled away within it. Hey! The potato is adorable and very kind. Don't be mean to him. Don't be mean to him. See, he's adorable. Oh, but it is good to see you return. I have given some thought to the matter, and I have just hit upon a most disturbing possibility. How could I have been so blind? Calm yourself, Fufalupa. What is this disturbing possibility of which you speak? I was contemplating as to how the thieves' activities escaped our notice for so long, and then it came to me. What if there is someone among our own ranks conspiring with them? A traitor in our own midst? It would be most unfortunate if your fears proved well-founded, Fufalupa. Indeed, if, for reasons of security, the concern decided to transfer the remaining crystals stored in Horizon to another location, their plans would be discovered the moment the brass blades were informed. But such a shipment would surely be well guarded. Would thieves as wily as ours risk open confrontation? Mayhap not, but neither would the concerned be eager to present them with such an obvious target. Nay, they might instead elect to carry out the transfer in secret, To entrust the goods to, let us say, a lone Mikote miner, traveling without escort so as to not attract undue attention. But who? Ah, I see. Yes, the concern may well elect to do that. But to travel with so much cargo would be a strenuous task indeed, and this miner would certainly need to rest upon the way. Mayhap north of the bridge to Hamerlea, a fine spot for a rest. Would you not agree, Mylon? Alas, the role of the Mikote miner is taken, so you will lie in wait to the north, and I will do the same to the south. Ahem. Forgive me, my friends, but I have received new orders. I must inform my men at once. Me doing a chomp. A nom. I'll read in a second. Call me a cynic, but I would be surprised if these thieves lay down their arms and surrender. See that you come prepared to offer them some encouragement. Good, I haven't gotten to kill anything all day. Alright. I can set auto run, and then I can... Oh wait, no, it's right here. Darn! I could ride. Oh, good, it's not an instant fight. I'm gonna just bully these guys. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Okay, where are they? Here you are. Perish. Perish. Oh, there's more? Okay. Are there more? No? Okay. Oh, hi, Miss Mikote Miner. Stubborn to the last, as expected. You are unharmed? I am perfectly fine. A gang of sea-wolf thieves, and in Thanaland no less. I suppose there's a first time for everything. Sea-wolves, all of them. Aye, and all with the same taste and facial tattoos. Blue, in case you're wondering. Our thieves are a long way from home. Miner, you're still looking cute, not gonna lie. Very true. Very true. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I'm not gonna... No, I'm not gonna diss you for that or anything. I know what you meant. That's not... Thancred, if you would be so good as to attend to the outstanding matters in Horizon, I have inquiries to make. To Horizon, then. Bufalupa will want to hear about your meeting with the thieves. Yikes. What do you mean, yikes? Boo-da-boo. Okay. Lots of cutscenes. On behalf of the Brass Blades of the Rose, I thank you for your service to Horizon. But we have not been idle. While you were afield, we succeeded in identifying the traitor within our ranks. Is that so? Then by your leave, I should very much like to have a word with the fellow in private. No. I'm afraid that will not be possible. Regrettably, he, managed to subdue the unit of Blades dispatched to detain him and made good his escape. Oh, for the love of... And how did he manage that exactly? Your men haven't been sampling that somnus we confiscated, have they? Or was he a giant in disguise? No, but he was quite strong. A sea wolf, Lominson, born and raised, I believe. But do not worry, we will find him. You have my word on that. I see. Pray keep me apprised of any developments. Oh, you have a phone call. Yes? He's standing next to me. Understood. I fear our time together is at an end, my friend. Your services are required elsewhere. Awfully disappointing, I know, but one must follow where duty leads. You might try to look a little disappointed, Or do you mean to give me another one of your stoic nods? You do, don't you? Nod. Yes, yes. Stoic nod. Cold and clammy, same. We're under a winter storm warning. Nods. Thancred is dramatic. Thancred has been and always will be dramatic. He's the drama queen of the team. The antecedent bid me tell you make for Vesper Bay, where young Alphino awaits your coming most eagerly. It was he who requested your assist. I can't freaking talk! Some commotion or incident. I am not privy to the details. While you do whatever it is that Alphino has planned for you, I shall endeavor to track down our traitorous Blast Blade. And when I do, you may rest assured that we will have our answers. Noom. He's still a dashing rogue in this one. He's kind of always been a dashing rogue, despite the job changes later. He's still a dashing rogue, in my opinion. He has the personality of one, even if he doesn't have the weaponry of one. Why do we have to babysit Alphino? Because Alphino is sorely incompetent. That's why. And he doesn't know how to do things for himself. Hi. You are late. No matter, I know where our visitors are headed. From what I have been able to gather, this vessel belongs to a band of Domans who seek an audience with the Sultana. You are familiar with Doma, yes, in Othard. Boy! Well, like the rest of the nations of the eastern continent, it is ruled by the Garlean Empire. Given our visitors' unannounced arrival, as well as the state of their ship, I suspect they did not leave their homeland under the best circumstances. Needless to say, I should be very interested to hear their tale, and, more importantly, what they know of the current state of affairs in the Empire. Such information could prove most useful. We would be fools not to pursue this opportunity, do you not think? Come with me to Ul'dah, Mylan. Unless I am mistaken, and I am rarely mistaken, we will find the Domans bickering with the Sultan's sworn on the Royal Promenade. Oh, hi, Nika. I'm sorry. You arrived with me struggling to get over this NPC that I hate. We're not your servant, be polite. Yeah, I know. He's a kid, but still. How was Chainsaw Man? It is a Nika. You are uncertain of your role in the proceedings. Insurance. If our guests are not themselves Imperial agents, it seems fair to assume that they may be pursued by some. They may be being pursued by some. And if not, who better than you to have on hand in the event of an unforeseen diplomatic incident? So good. I still need to watch it. I need to watch the last 3 episodes now. Besides, I do so enjoy your sparkling repartee. Satisfied? Good. I shall see you in Ul'dah. You pulled me away from a primal investigation for this. You pulled me away from a primal investigation. A literal energy-sucking, land-drying god is being summoned that is going to wreak havoc. And you summoned me because you want the most powerful warrior you know to look after your sorry butt and make sure people don't draw weapons. I know plenty of adventurers in Revenant's Toll that are perfectly good for this. I'm telling you, Mylan, I'll watch Chainsaw Man with you, but only up to that episode. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, hosting strips Chamber of Roll. Okay, I just had to remember what the Ethernet was called. Chamber of Roll. That's like episode 9 out of 12. Nice. That's fine. I'll get her. I mean, Chainsaw Man fun as heck. I really want to get around to watching it. I do. The Primal Investigation can wait. It's like I'm just handling one of the most deadliest threats known to man. And this kid wants me to play diplomatic insurance for him. Hmm. Oh. I took a bite of pizza, not knowing that text box would be immediate. It matters not how many times you ask. Without the necessary permissions, none shall pass. You shall not pass! Anyway. Pray understand, good sir. We have not the leisure to lodge a formal petition. Time is of the essence. All I ask is that you summon your superior. Allow me to plead my case. Surely you can grant us that small kindness? Away with you and darken these doors no longer. I will not ask again. You know not what you do. Alphino. I can't wait until Heavensward. I can't wait until Heavensward when you become at least bearable. I gather your pleas fell upon deaf ears. Yeah, they did. A loyal man with a cold heart. I know his kind well. I hope that you will find me more to your liking. Alphino Levior, at your service. A friend. Which, I believe, makes me very nearly unique. In this part of the world, at least. Few indeed are your allies in Ul'dah. Yet you will need some if you wish to endear yourselves to the wealthy and powerful. You sound so suspicious, buddy. Like, I've forgotten how much prowling the story is at this stage. This is the 80 Quests of Pain. This is, uh-oh, stream is dying. Are we back? Is the video back? Stream just died there for a second. But yeah, this is the 80 Quests of Pain. This is like all talking. None of it is voiced either, which is annoying. Did they try taking off the hood? Not yet. They haven't yet. Taking off the hood is a story relevant plot point they're gonna do later. Pray, join me and my associate at the quicksand. There you may explain your situation to us, and we shall see if there is aught we can do to help. Died a bit early too, but it came back quick. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, Alphino just irritates the hell out of me. The way he's very railroady early game, and you know, my way or the highway type thing. Not great. Not great. I remember this? Yeah. Drove me nuts. It's irritating. Oh, it's so irritating. I will be the first to admit that and tell everyone that, and I will not be the last.
We have traveled some several
Oh,
thousand
good.
miles across the sea from the nation of Doma, in hopes that we might find sanctuary in these lands.
Sanctuary, Lady Yugiri?
Aye. Lying within Othard, Doma was under the dominion of the Garlean Empire, as I'm sure you are aware. When the War of Succession broke out in Garlemald, we espied an opportunity to free ourselves from the yoke of imperial oppression and took up arms. Only to be crushed. And so I gathered what few Domans escaped the reckoning and guided them hither to your shores.
A war of succession? Then the Emperor... Forgive me. You said that Doma was under Imperial rule, did you not?
Doma is gone. Razed to the ground as an example to the other provinces.
12 have mercy. And your people?
On a ship anchored in Vesper Bay, flying borrowed colors. Many were complicit in the rebellion, or akin to those who were. They will not come ashore until I send word that it is safe to do so. I sought an audience with your rulers, but was summarily refused.
The lords of Ul'dah are not wont to entertain foreign refugees without suitable encouragement.
Mayhap I was foolish to expect otherwise, but our supplies run low and we have young ones in urgent need of care. I have seen the tents outside the gates, however. We are not the first to seek asylum, nor will we be the last.
I have finished my food. I am victorious.
Be that as it may, Ul'dah is no friend to Garlemald. Your tale would stir the hearts of many men and women here. The Sultana and the Syndicate will not be so easily swayed, but I shall see that you are granted an opportunity to plead your case.
This is within your power?
Well, far be it from me to boast, but I do have the ear of certain influential individuals.
God, Alphino. He sounds like... I hate to say it, because I know he's a kid. But the way he sounds and the way he talks, it's like he expects... I'm putting air quotes around this, favors from you, Gary, and I hope you understand what I mean. And I know he doesn't, but it sure sounds that way.
I am in your debt.
Lady Yugiri, forgive me for observing, but
See?
your choice of attire seems like to evoke feelings of mistrust.
He just sounds wicked spoiled. Well, that too, but like, this is like a lead up. I could definitely see this into a lead up into like, just being in not okay places, you know?
Men are wont to fear the unfamiliar. We know this from experience. We seek only to spare the people of Ul'dah unnecessary disquiet.
I shall defer to your experience, then.
I thank you for your understanding.
It seems I have urgent business with the Flame General. I leave our guests in your capable hands.
You didn't need me here. He just sounds super contentious. Yeah, he does. He very much does. Like a spoiled, rotten novel. If I may, sir, as I said earlier, we have been at sea for several moons, and our supplies are all but spent. I have not the heart to repeat the tales of our tribulations, nor to please you to listen to them, I think. Suffice it to say, however, sacrifices have been made. And in the face of Yugiri, kind of, yeah. Though it shames me to beg for more when you have already offered so much, desperation compels me. Gentle sir, if you or your associates could spare any provisions, anything at all, it would go a long way to lessen the suffering of my people. I'll talk with the tavern owner. We'll see. I'll buy you a drink. I got money. Hells, why didn't you say so sooner, Mylon? Of course I'll help. You couldn't have picked a better day to tell the truth. A wealthy merchant and his entourage were due to have a banquet here on the morrow, see? But just sent word they can't come, meaning I've got a boatload of foodstuffs and no one to feed. Best of all, they paid for the lot in advance. Ha-ha! Go and call on Friedrich and Catherine at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Tell them I said to ship the little prince's order over to the Waking Sands. Oh, and if they argue, just show them those letters. That should set them straight. Alright, sweet. At least now we're doing something that's, you know, helpful and not being a brat. Being an entitled little scumbag. We're just gonna walk it. Screw it. Ba-da-da-dum, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom. I can't lie. The guitar itch is a real thing. If anyone else here plays musical instruments, you know what I'm talking about. The itch. It's a real thing. And it is constant. She's in the business of feeding refugees now. I ain't normally one to question Mistress Maori's judgment, but that doesn't seem wise to me. Have this letter. I'll not speak for the children, but if you ask me, any man what can't earn a crust deserves to grow hungry. Dang. My, that's a rather odd request. May have you misheard her instructions. You know, you shouldn't encourage them like this. They'll start to expect it. You mark my words. Dang. Savage. And also difficult to unpack. So I'm not going to. We're just gonna smooth right on by that. Because I don't want to unpack all that. That's a mess. That's a mess. They didn't give you any trouble, did they? Good. Now go and tell the Lady Yugiri it's all in hand. Yeah, you can bring all your people aboard. We'll have enough food. I dared not hope for such magnanimity, much less expect it. Mistress Momori is generous indeed. I shall be sure to thank her most humbly. Mild health of pistachios made me feel sick. Well, maybe you shouldn't have just fed yourself on nothing but pistachios, Mika. Ma'am. Lady Yugiri, I briefed the Flame General on your situation. I think you will be pleased with his reply. We have been granted an audience before the Sultana and the Syndicate both. We should return to the Royal Promenade at once. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten year-old Nika! Nika! Year-old pistachios! You have done much for us, Master Alphino. I swear we shall return the favor. I don't know they were unopened. Not as owed, Lady Yugiri, for naught has been given. This small favor you fairly won with your words, and it is with words that you must win the favor of the Syndicate. Then I shall choose them with care. You will be accompanying us, yes? No! Good. Your presence may serve to remind the Syndicate of the true meaning of philanthropy, and that nothing so unpalatable will be required of them, assuming the Domans are willing to earn their keep. Come, the Flame General awaits us on the Royal Promenade. Frick you. Alright, bye. I just wanted pistachios. Well, then they're like less than $2 a package, Nika. Less than $2 a package. They're not that bad. But the store was closed. Go to the gas station! Alright, road chamber roll. I remember this. Please be voiced. My voice hurts and I need to drink of water. We don't have a gas station convenience store? I am sorry. That sounds like heresy. Every gas station here has a convenience store tied to it. Our gas is one pump we can't touch. Oh my goodness. A pleasure, Lieutenant Mora. Oh yeah, I'm with the Flames. The others are already inside. Let's not keep them waiting. Please be voiced! Please be voiced! This is important enough. Please be voiced.
I, Yugiri of Doma, am honored to meet you at last, Your Grace. To mark this auspicious occasion, I should like to present to you the finest treasures our humble nation has to offer.
I appreciate voiced cutscene very much. You're gonna hear this video, be right back. Alright, no worries, no worries.
Alas, the circumstances which have brought me here today have divested me of both time and dignity. I come before you as a pauper in direst need of aid, to request that you grant my people asylum.
I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, welcome you to our city. Be at ease, Lady Yugiri. Although I myself have heard the tale of your misfortune, I would ask that you recount it once more for the benefit of the others here present.
As you wish, Your Grace. For many years, my nation, Doma, suffered under the yoke of imperial rule, and my people yearned to be free. Thus, when a war of succession broke out in Garlemald, we sought to take advantage of the chaos and reclaim our liberty. Alas, our enemy proved less preoccupied than we had hoped, and our rebellion was put down in the most brutal fashion.
Those who survived, how many do they number?
More than 200 souls huddle within the cramped confines of our own galleon's hold. Yet this figure accounts for but one of a number of ships which escaped the purge. It is my hope that you will allow us all to dwell within your walls. Should that prove unfeasible, however, I humbly ask that you accept as many of my people as your resources allow. Pray understand, we do not beg a boon, but propose instead an arrangement. We would serve as soldiers or tradesmen until our debt is repaid.
What are the Syndicate's opinions on this matter?
Here's the thing. It's a difficult situation. I just want to cut in and like make sure people who don't know the story understand the context. It's a difficult situation. You're talking about essentially a nation of people who've been displaced. It's the Alamegans all over again. Except this time they don't have anywhere else to go, and they're coming all at once. But there's hundreds, if not thousands, of people on the way. You can't promise to take them all. So who do you take and who do you don't? Uh-oh, stream's dying. Uh-oh. Okay, we should be back. Who do you take and who do you don't? And if you do take anyone, and if you don't, where do you send them instead? It is kind of the spiel here, the issue. It could be good. I'm not really sure why I'm getting hiccups, but yeah.
I, for one, think it's a marvelous idea. Lady Yugiri and her people strike me as an industrious lot, and there are parts of the city which have yet to be fully restored. If they are willing to work, I see no reason not to let them.
The head of the Mirage Trust is not known for his generosity. He sees profit in this.
I
Yes,
agree.
yeah.
That said, these are foreign refugees. To admit them would require a formal resolution. Shall we call a vote?
The law is the law. Lord Lolorito?
Tell me, are you blind or willfully ignorant? Even now, our streets are choked with the displaced victims of the Calamity and Alamegan refugees.
Tadaleji just heard he can get free labor employees and not pay them. That's exactly what he just heard. He's like, hell yeah, I'm on that. He's like, free labor without having to pay them a dime? Abso-freaking-lutely.
They live hand to mouth, subsisting on aid provided by the immortal flames, the cost of which grows ever higher. The wealth of Ul'dah is not without limits, my friends. And need I remind you that these refugees are prone to violence and criminal activity? You have all read the reports, I think. Without homes or employment, it is only a matter of time before men grow desperate and take that which they imagine has been unjustly denied them. Yet, knowing this, you would have us swell their ranks. Mayhap you think the brass blades and the flames are not hard-pressed enough?
Some say the chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company passes Gil thrice daily. This may explain how he came to be the wealthiest man in Uldar. Or it may simply be that he's ruthless beyond reckoning.
Surely the Sultanate can support the few hundred domins Lady Yugiri represents. That our resources have been taxed, I do not deny. But we are hardly in danger of financial collapse.
They're all making good points. They're all making good points, and it's a delicate issue.
I move that an exception be made.
An exception, Your Grace? I am suddenly reminded of a similar debate some years ago regarding a number of Alamigan refugees, if memory serves. What were your words that day? Yes. The law is the law. And so our visitors remained in Little Alamigo. Mayhap our wise and benevolent Sultana would be so good as to enlighten us as to which other of our laws should not be upheld.
Mind your tongue, Lolorito.
My lord, I share your concern for the welfare of our great nation, but we must endeavor to take a longer view. You know as well as I that people can be a resource still more precious than gil.
Precious or not, they were never yet so reliable. And unlike those who frequent your establishment, I have no desire to gamble with my future. Uldar's greatest asset is, and has ever been, her material wealth. We risk this at our peril. One need only look to Teleji Adeleji's example for evidence of the danger in allowing sentiment to dictate policy. How far the vaunted Mirage hath fallen, both in repute and profitability, since he began employing refugees.
How I choose to conduct my affairs is not your concern, my lord.
A proposal has been tabled. Given its urgency, I move we forego further debate and call a vote.
Welcome back, Nika.
To accept the Doman refugees or not. Those in favor, I bid you remain. Those opposed, I bid you leave.
Yep, well, Lorito's gone. He's made his mind hurt. And let's see who agrees with him. Lorito tells it how it is. Mm-hmm. He does. Both Tedalaji and Lorito are scumbags, but he does speak the truth. He is right. Unfortunately.
Would that it were within my power to welcome you and your people, Lady Yugiri. As you have observed, however, my authority in such matters is regrettably limited. Without the consent of the Syndicate, I cannot act.
I understand, Your Grace, and I appreciate all that you have done on our behalf.
The nerve of the man! If that bastard had not forsaken the eastern trade route, little Alamigo would now be thriving. Oh, that you should have traveled so far under such dire circumstances, only to be refused in this manner is utterly unconscionable. Pray, accept my sincerest apologies.
Now that the Empire no longer poses an immediate threat, they see little reason to maintain the pretense of unity. The Monitorists have grown especially defiant of late. Lord Lolorito most of all. But this is neither the time nor place for that discussion.
Heavy cutscene. A lot of things happen. As you observe, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah, I will waste no more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone follow me to the Hall of Flames. That was a lot of people. Do I have a Flames ticket? I do not. Darn. Darn. Worth a shot. I want more pizza. I'm not gonna lie. The pizza was good. The pizza was good stuff. Oh, there you are. I thought I saw a Crystal XR cosplayer standing at the sign for a second. I'm not gonna lie. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The Monitorists have made their position clear. Agreed. Ul'dah is not an option. Nor Limsa, Liminsa, or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs, which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope of better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by the concerns of the great nations. Yeah. Took you long enough. Minfilia. That is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week, mayhap, or even just a few days? Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Ugiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphino. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, with naught save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself proposed, Lady Ugiri. Though I will not hear a word said against our beloved Ul'dah, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. Unhelpful bureaucracy. Man, government is never helpful, alright? If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Well, I'm fairly certain they can. Master Alphino, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap the Ul'dah Adventurers Guild can be of some assistance. Look for me there, anon, Mylan. Lady Ugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the Immortal Flames can provide. Considering, yeah, he doesn't have to answer to government or bureaucracy over the Flames, that's kind of useful. He can do stuff outside of the Syndicate. Neum. Neum. I love the Paladin animations. I really do. There's a reason this class is my main. There is. There's a very good reason for it. Anywho. We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find the journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship, with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. There's an inn here, so she'll be keeping them there. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Yugiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Tedeleggi still sees some sort of profit in this, otherwise he wouldn't be helping them. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting our Doman friends to you. After you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? I can do escort missions. That's fine. Except I'm pretty sure it's just go talk to this guy, go talk to that guy, done. I'm pretty sure it's not an actual escort mission. As we speak, the Domans prepare for departure at Vesper Bay, wherefrom they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. That said, this has all been decided rather suddenly, and it would not surprise me if the refugees required some assistance in coordinating their preparations. Mylan, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs be done, do it. Speak with a man named Hosan when you arrive. As Lady Yugiri tells it, he has been designated the leader of the first group. Okay. Time to do errands. Okay. I'm gonna grab a drink of water real quick. War tour is good. Put a plate right there, but it's not in the way of my arm. Button mash! Greetings. Alphino informed me that a scion will be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I knew from a glance what manner of man you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Pray, forgive this trifle, but might I trouble you to help round up the children that have been given into my care? They are most adept at staying hidden from my sight, but perhaps your keen eyes will succeed where I have failed. You have my thanks, friend. Pray seek out my son Yozan. He can tell you more. Okie dokie. Hi, Yozan. Oh, hello there. I'm Yozan, son of Hozan. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horse-bird-drawn carriage. But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses. I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for the others? Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide-and-seek. 3 players are still hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. Luckily, I know where they all are, because I remember... Clearly, I don't remember where they all are. Wait. Hey, you're not Yozan. Who are you? I'm Bilharu. Milamoro, eh? I didn't know anyone else was... Wait a minute. You're one of those, stallions, aren't you? No, scions. Scions! Then you must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide-and-seek, too. Oh, right. It's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, Milo Moro. Okay, bye. 2 more sketches done? Oh, nice. You burning the midnight oil. You doing the lots of work. How'd you find me? Bah, guess I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Garleans didn't find me. Yeah, the serious game of hide and seek. Now, as I recall, the last kid is... Actually, I'm pretty sure the last kid is in there. Sketch is easy. My main piece I've been doing today I was struggling with. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like 98% certain. I am 98% wrong. Alright, clearly I don't remember where this last kid is. Child. That's not in the orange circle. You're bad at faces, and it's not Nemo, so it's definitely a different drawing style that you gotta do. Fair enough, fair enough. Where is this kid? Oh, there you are. Are you playing? No fair. Yozon didn't say anything about adults. Huh? We get to ride a horseburg carriage? I don't know. It sounds scary. But if Yozon says it's safe, I'll go. There we go. I got all the kids. Ah! That was a yawn. That was a yawn. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're not allowed to worry about it. Wonderful. All the children are accounted hide and seek. I see that you are curious. It is quite simple, really. Lady Yugiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case the Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. Okay. The first caravan is due to depart shortly, followed by the rest at regular intervals. My family and I, including my stubborn old father Home, will be traveling in the lead carriage together with young Koharu, whom I believe you've already met. Though I understand the road to Ul'dah is regularly patrolled by your brass blades, it would give us great comfort if you would agree to accompany us on our journey. Once again, I thank you for your kindness. When you are ready to leave, please inform our coachman. I am ready right now. Let's go. Let us be went. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Eager to be off, are ya? Why, well, I was meaning to have a word with you about that. Runner from the Blades says we might have a problem. A fierce-looking beastie's been sighted south of the bridge to Himalaya. Might be as someone's eyes are playing tricks on him, of course, but it don't pay to gamble in this business. Now, I know you can handle yourself in a fight, but this lot here is another story. So I was thinking you might go on ahead and have a quick look around. Make sure the area is safe, like. And if you come across anything dangerous, you know what to do. When you're satisfied the way is clear, meet us outside Horizon. The Blades tell me the road there is safe, so I reckon we can make it that far on our own. Assuming the self-same bastards don't try to rob us, that is. I will go kill a beastie. Man, it is having me fly a distance. Oh. Goodbye. pays to be max level. Oh, this is a cool cutscene. So there was a beastie. Was being the operative word, eh? I like this cutscene. This is one cutscene I'll remember for a very long time. Well fought, sir, well fought. If only I were in better health, I should have been proud to stand at your side. Pay my son no mind. He forgets that his responsibilities preclude acts of daring do. Mans is T-posing to assert dominance. Be that as it may, I cannot help but envy you. Had we been able to call upon heroes of your strength and skill in Doma, things would have been very different. But we cannot change the past. Those who fought and fell are forever lost to us. Lost but not forgotten. Lady Yugiri's kinsmen least of all. They fought fiercest, though they knew full well it was in vain. She had every right to walk away, yet she chose to stay. Food, shelter, the promise of a better life, all this and more we owe to her. How does one even begin to repay such a debt? In kind, father. To she who has given everything, we shall give our all. What? Hi, Bree. Whatever work there is to be done, we shall do without question. Ditch digging, bricklaying, it matters not. Revenant's toll will grow and prosper by our hands. I wonder... Oh. I'm not thinking. Nar. Hey, Mr. Mylon! Koharu and I want to know why you became an adventurer. I don't know. It seemed interesting. And I was bored. You stinky nar. What is your D&D backstory? Yes. Gain power, I guess. I knew it! That's what I told Koharu, but she didn't believe me. It's my turn now. Excuse me, Mr. Mylon, I've got a question. What's Revenant's toll like? Is it pretty? Oh, it is pretty, yeah. It is a stone's throw for an Imperial cast. Oh my goodness, that's great. I really want to say that, but no, I'm not. It's a bustling outpost frequented by countless adventurers. You mean there are lots of people there who are just as strong as you? Oh, I can't wait! Enough, Koharu. It's my turn again. Mr. Mylon, when I'm older, I want to be strong like you. What do I have to do? Yeah, new experiences and adventures. Yeah, new experiences. Go do things. Just go do things. You'll get better by doing things. Of course, to be a better adventurer, you need to go adventuring. Alright. That's enough questions for Mr. Mylon. But I liked answering them. That was fun. That's not fair. Why does Yozan get to ask 2 questions? I want to know about adventuring just as much as he does. You have a new art piece I'm working on that you'll enjoy? Nice. Nice. I look forward. Yoshi P style, please look forward to it. Oh. Just one more, please. Do you think I could be an adventurer like you one day? Abso-friggin-lutely. Abso-friggin-lutely, kid. Really? Then I will. Thanks for the advice, Mr. Mylon. I won't forget it. I'm going to be an adventurer too. This is not the only time we'll see these kids. That's the best part about this cutscene. When we get to Revenant's Toll, let's make an adventurers guild for Domans. We'll protect our friends and punish the wicked, just like Mr. Milan and Lady Yugiri. Yeah, just like Mr. Milan and Lady Yugiri. We can talk more about it in the carriage on the way. Will you be joining us? Yeah, I will be. Because I'm guarding the first caravan. Wah! Chocobo go brrr. Also, I find it amusing how the old man is wearing a face mask. I was gonna have 2 variants. Nice, nice. Alright, speak with Alphina with the quicksand. Whee! I don't remember which gate this is. I think this is the one right across from the quicksand, actually. Now that I think about it. No, it's not. Food? I want food. I know I just had dinner, but, like, I want food. Aww. Wait, no. It's a cute little level 30 gladiator. They're not even a paladin yet. It's a cute sprout. Oh, give me the bird. Ah, Milan. I take it the first group has arrived. Excellent. Is there aught else? No. I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Yugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. It is past time Lady Yugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanaline which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slackborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I think. I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Yugiri to Monfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting ties should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, Milan. Oh, you're just gonna... I don't need to talk to you? Okay, I don't need to talk to you. Let's go. Done. Revenant's Toll. Oh, geez. I have a lot of dropped frames. I just noticed that. A full 1% of the stream. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually quite a bit, considering my normal amount is, like, 0 or, like 0.1% or less. Like, I usually have 2 to 3 dropped frames, if that, and I have over 4,000. So yeah, there have been some major hiccups this stream, but hopefully it's all good. Hopefully it's fine. And this must be the esteemed Lady Yugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the Toll. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slathborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Yeah, hi, Jacob! Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals. And you needn't bow your head or call me master, either. We are both frontier hands, as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Slathborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Hello. I have skin peeling off of my finger. I know y'all don't need to know that. But I feel the ADHD desire / need, the irrepressible need to share every single thought that passes through my head. So, there is skin peeling off my finger. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent. 7 hells, Mylon, why are you wasting time with me? See them to the rising stones. Yummy. See? Nika knows what's up. I didn't mean to talk to you. I appreciate your words, but I didn't mean to talk to you. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me. I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the Rising Stone Sanan. I mean, I did the same. Yeah, fair. I still think 7th Heaven is Tifa's bar in FF7, but I don't remember. Variant 1 is nearly done. Nice. Look forward. Tis no use. You're contacting the students. Yeah. Our attempts to reach the students of Baldesian continue to meet with failure. Urianger has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but awaiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the primal threat remains unsolved. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside our normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. I get that, but anyone else could have been fine. You have so many other adventurers here. So many. And rather than just one, dispatch a party. Dispatch a party of oh, stream's dying again. Dispatch a party of mid-level adventurers to friggin' take care of Alphino's crap. And you're fine. You are fine. Everything is handled fine. None of that was any kind of necessary, like, it needed me in particular. I will get off my soapbox now. Lady Yugiri is here. Please show her in. I should very much like to meet her. We have no objections. Pray do so with our blessing. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady. But are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's Toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. There is a lot of room in Revenant's Toll. Ah, stream is dying again. What the crud? What is going on? What is going on here? As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antecedent. Alas, we must take our leave as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slaffborn. Lady Yugiri, Mylon? Is it like the movement in the cutscene that's killing the game? Or the stream? No, not really. Not really. Okay. Lamine and I will make all necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel at home upon their arrival. Though I must admit that I am still troubled about the matter of the missing crystals. Ishola should be returning anon with a report from a field. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival. Okie dokie. Back to what I was doing before.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Aye. Our suspicions were well founded. The serpent reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Urianger, too, reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what? Pray tell.
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Amalja. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
Leviathan, Leviathan.
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Oh, my turn. Sus. Indeed. Indeed, sus.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective.
Chair squeak.
And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging waves to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
Hey, we met an emissary a while back. Just this stream, in fact.
And knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Luminsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
With a swimsuit. It's gonna get wet. No, I don't mean that sus. I don't mean that in a sus way. It's literally, you're fighting an ocean, alright? Like, you're going for a diff. Plainly, should the worst come to pass and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. A little time to get wet. Sure. Look! Yes, so long as there is even a chance that the primal's return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our efforts towards achieving that goal. Before we do aught else, let us hasten to Limsa Laminsa and meet with the Admiral. She will not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. I mean, it is gonna come down to fighting Leviathan. I know that. Time to moisten. Y'all ready to get wet? Since I started late, we're gonna go until 7:30 today, so we might hit Leviathan. Ah! No! 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 I appreciate you, Bard, but I cannot have you playing copyrighted stuff on my stream. You are expected. Pray, take this lift to the command room. Okay. Hello, Merlwib. Captain Gunn. Welcome, friends. I take it each Tola has apprised you of the situation. Let us waste no time then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavor. But, if, gods forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral, but I'd rather not be I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with mine own eyes. Is that so? Well, I am not so stubborn as to deny the wish of one whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Mylon, Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagin movements within the Sapsa spawning grounds. Upon completing their mission, they will return to the operation staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Folkbrita has charge of the garrison. Okie dokie. I'm just gonna teleport straight to Ailport. Oh, I have a funny story about me being dumb in relation to Ailport. And it makes Bop angry every time. I used to call Ailport Alaport because I didn't know any better. I always thought it was just Alaport. That name made sense. It's a fantasy name. Alaport. I didn't make the connection of wine port and then ale port and then yeah, I remember that. Line art is done. Let's go. I wanna see post and share art. I wanna see. I'll probably see after stream because I'm not gonna open Discord during stream, but I wanna see. I've been expecting you to sign on the 7th Dawn. On behalf of the men and women here, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Which version? I don't know. Version 1, I guess? I don't know. If okay. I have to say this. If there is an SFW version and an NSFW version, post the SFW version. I don't mind seeing the NSFW version, but like, don't post that in the public channel. You know, a spicy or non-spicy. Exactly. Yeah, non-spicy one in the public channel. You can send me the spicy one if you want, but because I would also, I love all art, but you was just gonna DM or DM. You can DM both. I don't care. I like both. I thought you were gonna post in server. I thought that was the dealio. But no, yeah, you can DM both if you want. The safety of our... Oh, I already read that. Thank you. Alright. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoiter the Sapsa spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, the Maelstrom has never faced a foe the likes of this before. We must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that ill may have befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. Porcelain is done? Nice. Is porcelain good? One Piece is in my belly already. Nice. Uh-oh, stream is dying. Nar! Live! Damn you! Live! Oh, hey, I willed it back to life. We back? 5 scouts ventured into Sapsa Althol. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may have been wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory, however. We can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Check. Yeah, seriously, I dropped to like 700 frames a second. It was or kilobytes a second for the bit rate, not frames a second. Frames a second is yeah, 700 FPS would be insane. No, it's still at 60, but bit rate dropped to like 700, which is not great. That's kilobytes a second. That's not good. Where is person? Am I dumb? Am I or has had the stupid? Guys, help! Oh, there he is. Monkos. Your Princess of Snow little sister says stay alive. Rob's Twitch. I hope it's just Twitch. I hope it's not my internet committing seppuku. Thank you. I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lightly armed as we were, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's Tongue, I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. Okay. Don't need to tell me twice. I'm max level and I can easily deal with all these absolute nincompoops. Yeah, get over here, buddy. Hello there. Oh, they are perish. Hello. There we go. Weren't there 5? I've found 3 of 5. I am insanely, inhumanly strong to be able to just carry 2 corpses around. Weren't there 5? Can I fly above this? I can fly above this. Sweet. You've returned. Thank the navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? Dear gods, these wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemies or no, they go too far. I dread to think what may have become of the two who remain unaccounted for. I pray that they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalizes the details of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. I love how the lead up to Leviathan is much shorter now. Very, very appreciate. Thrice damned fishback bastards! I'll kill them slowly and then chase their rotten souls through all 7 hells. I do appreciate that the lead up is much, much less. Peace, Commander. We are here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass at the Aetheryte in the depths of Sapsa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men are ready. We but await your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. A frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. But we are not so artless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Sapsa Aetheryte and eliminate the Sahagin priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin's legion of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levies spearhead the assault, and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the selfsame moment, a diversionary squadron formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. In likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hopes of confusing the Sahagin defensive effort. Mylan and Ishtola, the two of you are to make your way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversion should serve to thin the enemy's defenses, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without drawing unwarranted attention. Thancred and Ugiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Having done so, take to your heels and circle around to join the infiltration unit of Ishtola and Mylan. When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to the Aetheryte, accompanied by Lady Minfilia, as was agreed. Well, don't let me keep you, friends. To battle! When last did we fight side by side, Mylan? Too long ago, I warrant. But come, let us away. I don't think I've fought by Ishtola's side ever. Like, unless you start in Limsa. Because she's the Limsa person. I don't think I've fought by her side ever. Well, that's fine. Haha, I get to cheat the system and fly over everything. Man, I remember when you couldn't fly through here. That was a pain in the arse. There we go. Easy mode. There we go. I don't have my sprint back. I hope we get to Leviathan by this point. Pray do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Come, the Aetheryte is close at hand. Let us press on.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Did I miss much?
Oh, hi, Boppo.
So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency. To the Aetheryte!
You're so tired. I felt. School tiring you out, man. I felt. You feel dead after doing it? Yeah. I am sorry. I am apologies.
You'll forgive me my lateness.
Darn, I wanted to see Minfilia fight.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled Sorewalker, tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery.
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What? Such power! It is transcendent!
Seven hells.
Strike me down if you will. It is futile! I have mastered the gift. I am eternal! O mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
Foolish shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
You fell asleep, now you have to do more homework. I am apologies, sir. Yee, Papo deserves all the head pats.
Heavens forfend.
Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. It should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon. Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
Stan, I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raze entire coastal settlements if his last attempt is any guide. We cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? I'm just doing a small stretch. Okay. Ah, no, stream, come back! No, stream! Stream, come back! Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. You know, I think it is Twitch, because my bitrate didn't fall at all that time, and then it just went into the red. So I think it is an issue with Twitch. That is my personal and very unprofessional and inexperienced opinion. Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he is effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure. But Lilian herself would struggle to best the Lord of the Whirl in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need another plan, that much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. I don't know if we're gonna get to Leviathan. We might get to right before Leviathan. I don't remember exactly how long the lead up to it is. But it's not oh wait, not this way. It's not a ton of time. But we still only have like just over 20 minutes left of stream, so yeah, I am mindful of that. I am mindful of that. You are expected in the command room. Pray do not keep the Admiral waiting. I can't talk today. Blah.
There used to be a hamlet beyond South Tidegate in western Lanosha. Hearthstone it was called. Some years prior to the Maelstrom's founding, Leviathan rose from the briny depths and set about unleashing watery hell upon us. On that occasion, the company of heroes put him down before he could do too much damage. But when the bastard came next, this time in the wake of the calamity, we were not so fortunate. Weary of ravaging our shoreline, he summoned a tidal wave which fair leveled Hearthstone and washed the soil away for good measure.
The area was subsequently occupied by the Sahagin.
Aye, the thrice-damned creatures transformed it into a spawning ground for their brood. Given the quantity of crystals stolen to feed him and his legion of thralls, we can be fairly sure that Leviathan is stronger now than in his previous incarnations. If that sea demon is left to wreak havoc, what befell Hearthstone may well befall a larger settlement, even Limsa. That cannot happen. The primal must be stopped.
That was ever our objective, Admiral. But how are we to achieve it? The sea is Leviathan's uncontested domain. The ships of the 3rd Squadron could not close to within 100 yards of the primal, nor could their cannons pierce his defenses.
I have read the reports, Master Thancred. Our warships may as well have been bloody pleasure barges for all the good they did. 7 hells! Is there no way that we might strike back?
The company of heroes defeated Leviathan, having first lured him into an inlet, but we must needs contend with him upon the open sea. It will avail us little to consult past experience.
Admiral, if I may.
Speak freely, Marshal.
By all accounts, Leviathan's most formidable weapon is the very sea itself. Waves and whirlpools, tides and currents, all these things are his to command. The key to victory, I believe, lies in disarming our foe. This, in effect, is what the company of heroes achieved with their ruse. We cannot lure Leviathan from the sea a second time. But what if we could weaken his hold upon the element of water? I have heard of devices capable of such wonders. They draw upon the power of corrupted crystals, I am told. If mounted upon a ship, such a device might be used to prevent Leviathan from bringing the full force of the sea to bear against us, rendering him no more dangerous than any other sea serpent.
Of course! Sid built a similar device to grant the Enterprise safe passage through Garuda's Tempest, did he not?
Begging your pardon, my lady, but to give credit where it's due, this is something I heard from an old arcanist friend of mine.
It makes little difference who thought of it first, so long as it works. Beg the specifications of this device from your friend, and I shall pass them on to our people at Naldic and Vermelis. But before we proceed any further, I would voice one concern. Piercing Garuda's defenses is one thing. Suppressing Leviathan's attacks, quite another. In matters of science, I am as a babbling babe, but I cannot well imagine that such a feat would be possible without a veritable mountain of corrupted crystals. The question being, do we have a ship big enough to bear such a burden?
Mayhap not, Admiral, but two might. Recall you the tale of Mistbeard's greatest haul? It is said that he lashed two ships together, side by side, the better to bear his plunder. By your leave, we might attempt to repeat the trick. The gods know it would be quicker than building a new vessel.
Mistbeard did this. Truly, Marshal, upon the subject of the Pirate King, you are as a scholar.
Now, from what I have gleaned of these matters, the device will need to be in close and constant proximity to the target. To wit, we must lash our twin vessel to Leviathan. This in itself will be no small feat. Ramming speed will be required, but given the weight of the cargo, that will only be attainable with the aid of a towing vessel. Suffice it to say, the task of piloting said vessel will entail considerable danger, and I would not ask it of another. I volunteer myself.
'Twill be dangerous for all involved, but we have no better recourse. Very well. Commodore, assemble the remnants of the fleet at Moraby Bay. Give priority to our soundest vessels. The repairs can wait. Storm Marshal Slafierson, command of the operation is yours. I want that twin vessel ready to sail post-haste.
At once, Admiral.
And then there is the small matter of slaying the beast. The fate of Limsa Lominsa rests upon your shoulders once again. Go well, warrior of light.
Beings held as gods also exist in what you call the Far East. Legends tell us that they walked among us in days of yore, among us. But I confess that I never truly believed them. That I should live to behold one is humbling and horrifying in equal measure. Now that I have come face to face with the Primal, I do begin to understand why the Garleans fear them so. What is it? A message, Admiral. I judged it best that it be delivered at once. I am listening. According to the Yellow Jackets, a man has appeared who claims to have defeated Leviathan. One of the company of heroes? The details are yet hazy, Admiral. We have dispatched one of our own to question the individual. 'Tis ready. Let's go. Send me. I want to see after stream. I am disinclined to put any store by this claim, and even should it be true, it is as Ishtola has said. None save the company of heroes have bested Leviathan, and we know how they went about it. If this man is of their number, what could he tell us that we do not know already? And yet, having wagered Limsa's survival on 2 ships, some rope, and a pile of crystals, can we afford to ignore this man? She do have a point. If his testimony could yield us any manner of advantage, should we not hear it? Damn it all. The twin vessel will soon be ready. We have no time to wait for the Maelstrom's report on the supposed Primal Slayer's claims. Mylon, seek him out and learn what he knows. At the very least, it will spare you the torment of waiting for the reckoning in idleness. That's fair. The man you are looking for is believed to be a resident of the Grey Fleet in Lower Lenosha. The Storm Private sent to question him should already be in the vicinity. May your journey prove fruitful. Lucky that you tasked me with this, because we're about to go meet a dear old buddy of ours. What gate is this? What gate is this? Tempest Gate? Okay. Doo-doo. Think we might try to unlock Leviathan and then open next time with the Leviathan fight. So that, you know, we're getting right into action. I know that, like, this stream has been mostly just cutscene and talking and stuff like that, but, you know, that's fun too. That's fun too. And lots of story things that no, no, get out of here with your copyrighted music, sir. Thank you. Okay. Limsa Lominsa is a hub for, like, all of the AFKers and bards and performers and things like that. It is a big hub for that. If I remember correctly, in 1.0 it used to be Ul'dah who was the hub for all that, but now it's Limsa because of the Aetheryte's proximity to market boards and actually I think that's it, the Aetheryte's proximity to market boards. Yeah, I know where we're going. Now look here, you'll have your bloody story right after you carry those sacks of grain over to the mill. But sir, that's what you said before you had me pick those oranges for you. And before I mucked out the chocobo stables. And before I rolled that millstone over to the mill. And also before... Gods, man, I've worked 3 days straight without a wink of sleep. 3 days! And do you hear me complaining? Bah, I suppose some of us just ain't made for the rougher stuff. Alright, I'll give you what you want. Never let it be said that old Tractome ain't a generous soul. Now prick up your ears, cause I won't be repeating myself. Too modest, see? Besides, there's only so much epicness a man can take in one sitting, you can? The tale of Tractome's epic victory over the dread primal Diabetes. Diabetes. I'm sorry, I can never take this dude seriously, and for very good reason. Now, Leviabetus is huge, make no mistake. To give you an idea how big, each of his scales is about as wide as me members long, and that's no mean feat, let me tell you. This guy needs to be smacked, he do need to be smacked. When I fought him, I could barely see for all the brine he was pelting me with. Must have been a lagoon's worth at least. He even knocked me trusty axe out of me hands at one stage. Of course, that proved to be a grave mistake. What happened next? Why, I grabbed him by the tail and tied him up in knots. But not wanting to take all the glory for myself, I let me mates in the company of heroes handle the rest. Like I said, I'm modest as well as heroic. Mayhap too modest. Nah, there's some that say you can never truly beat Leviabetus, that you've got to learn to live with him and make the best of a bad situation. Not the company, though. Hi. Ah! It's you! I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I was just enjoying the intention is all. I take back everything I said. I was never part of the company of heroes. I'm no marauder. I'm actually a complete coward. I'm nothing. I'm Chocobo Dung. No, I'm the maggots you find wriggling in Chocobo Dung. I have to lie to women to tumble them, and that don't happen much. Me remember tiny. I sure as hell didn't fight Leviabetus, but I have seen him with me own eyes. 'Twas a fair few years back when I was working as a baker's hand. I was shirking me duties one day, loitering about the harbor, when I saw it. A great big massive sea serpent some miles off the coast, with a fleet of galleons making straight for it, cannons firing. I was so bloody scared I soiled myself right there and then. What? Oh God, just remembering that day made me soil myself all over again. Oh my. Hey, wait. If you're here asking after Leviathan, it means you're planning to fight him, ain't you? Well, take care. He really is terrible. Dreadful, I tell you. If you're not careful, you'll end up in his gullet or at the bottom of the sea. I'm aware. Why, you worthless lying horse, son. I can't believe you made me handle Chocobo dung. Mylan, this is Minfilia. Were you able to learn aught of use against Leviathan? No. No, not in the slightest. Big L. Big L indeed. I beg your pardon? Leviathan? I see. That is unfortunate. At any rate, I have tidings for you. The twin vessel is now complete. Which is good freaking news! There used to be a whole freaking quest line around helping to build the stupid twin vessel. You had to go collect crap. You had to actually put together the wood. You had to do all that crap. No, not anymore. It's just done. It's just done for you. Time to go. We await you at the Morby dry docks. Pray, make your way here as soon as you are able. Yeah, we're definitely going to, We're definitely going... Actually, I'm just going to fly there, because... Time. I'm basically sucking up the last little bit of stream we have. But, yeah, we're going to unlock Leviathan, and then we'll do him next week. We'll hit Leviathan next week. And I think Leviathan... Let me look up something really quick. Hold on. Post ARR quests. FF XIV. So I think Leviathan is about the halfway point. Hold on. Thorn March. World Eater. Hold on. Leviathan is just before the halfway point. Okay. The next trial is about the halfway point. Ish. Which is, someone, a little known person known as Thunderbeard. If you are unaware. I'm told your jaunt to the Great Fleet proved fruitless. My sympathies, lad. I'll wager it served to take your mind off the events of recent days, though. But enough of that nonsense. The moment of truth is upon us. The twin vessel, the Whirl Eater I call her, is complete, and she surpasses all my expectations. In addition to her prodigious tonnage, she has been fitted with a platform that you and yours might maneuver freely in battle. I would mention also that she is nigh unsinkable, but I'm not one to tempt fate. The Whirl Eater and her crew stand ready, my friend. Just give the word and we shall bear you to Leviathan. Alright. Let's go ahead and unlock the trial. I know that look. You are ready. Having been constructed in some haste, the Whirl Eater may not be pretty, but I assure you she's capable. She has been fitted with what our friends at Naldic and Vimelis are calling an elemental converter. Assuming the thing works, it will use the power of the corrupted crystals on board to rob Leviathan of his hold over water. Depending on how the battle unfolds, you may well need to activate the device manually. Keep that in mind. Very, very, very important. Because it is a mechanic. But there's 8 of us, and none of the 8 of us will ever get the timing right on the stupid bubble. It is expected that the Sahagin and their thralls will attempt to come to Leviathan's defense. Accordingly, the Maelstrom will once again employ diversions. Thancred and Ishtola, I would have you assist in this effort. If it is to fulfill its purpose, your diversionary force must not want for numbers. By your leave, I too would volunteer my blade. We would welcome it. Having seen you fight in Sapsa, I dare say the fishbacks will find your presence highly diverting. Thancred and Ishtola, if you would join the 3rd levy, and Lady Gurgiri the 5th. But what words have I for the man who has made a sport of slaying gods? Only these. Go warily, for the sea is an unforgiving place to wage war. May the navigator guide you through the storm, warrior of light. I would echo the Admiral's sentiments and add a few words of mine own. Know that we all have the utmost faith in you, Mylan. May the crystal bless you and keep you. Let's go. Leviathan, Leviathan. Alright. Yees. War Leader is now accessible. Yees. Alright, let me go ahead and jump out of New Game Plus. Suspend. I'm probably gonna heal it. In all likelihood. Honestly. But, oh wait, no. I want to teleport to my house. I didn't mean to activate that. I didn't mean to activate that. Oh well. But that is going to be all from me, folks. Let me go find... Wait a minute. Is this Naki's model
Go
reveal?
back to health in the past.
Hold on, let me make sure my browser audio is... Ah, no, it's not muted. Cool. Y'all heard that. Oh, whatever. She do have her model. Wait, no. Okay, I love Naki, but Garmer is playing a game that I really want to get into. So we're gonna raid Garmer. But anyway. Thank you to everyone for joining me tonight. I appreciate you all coming along, and I appreciate you all like showing up and hanging out and stuff while I'm going through the 80 quests of pain, the absolute monotony that this is. Tomorrow will be more Nier Replicant, and I am very much looking forward to that, even though I barely remember what happened, but it's all good. Now I apologize if this it feels rushed, but understand that I need to use the restroom, and I have for probably about half an hour now. So we're gonna rate Garmer BT, I think is his name. Yes, it is. And yeah, there we go. Is gonna be great. Anywho, I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully, for some Nier Replicant. Please look forward to it. Yeah, hi. Please look forward to it, because I'm going to be making silly, stupid mistakes like challenging overleveled field bosses again. Let's go! Anyway, I'll see you all later, alright? Peace out, good night. Remember to eat and sleep and stuff. See y'all later.